Alright everybody, so welcome back. So as you can see in the past clips, I was using the MT473 to move my full firewood totes down beside the house. And I'm doing that because I got a busy day today. I wanted to get those away from the barn because I have a delivery coming here later this evening. But even before that, I gotta go to town. We got a union meeting today. We're having a new contract at work, so gotta go find out what the proposal is and wish me luck. I hope for the best with these things, but you just never know. All right, so good news. Got back from the union meeting, and it turns out the proposal is pretty good. Looks like they want to give us well, at least me, the biggest raise I've ever gotten. So we're looking at a $4 an hour raise for me, and boy, that's just a blessing. We'll see Thursday if it passes, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And like I said, God's blessed us for sure. So what I'm doing right now, Dakota texted me, he's on his way, and I'm just cleaning this up because I'd like him to back in right here if he can, and we'll unload this hay equipment. Okay, so Dakota just arrived, and as you can see, some of this stuff, it just looks like you can pick it up by hand, and I think we can. We got a bale wrapper here, got a rake, and then a disc mower here, and then there's the mini round baler, and then he even brought me a post hole digger. They just got everything, don't they? Okay, so it's the next day. Things did not go according to plan. I had planned for Dakota to talk a little bit about the baler and the mower and even this bale wrapper, but we just barely got this offloaded off the trailer right before a big storm came through, so didn't get a chance. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what he brought. Okay, so the first thing here, I wasn't expecting him to bring this. He messaged me there the day before, said he could bring a post hole digger, so he went ahead and brought one. I said I could use that, but that's a heavy duty looking post hole digger, and I like how it's got a smaller auger on it because I just have the big one right now. And then coming over here, we have the disc mower, which I haven't gone through the manuals yet. I'm going to be doing that here today. I'm interested to see how I like the disc mower compared to my drum mower. And there's the blades there. So I was expecting to try to run that with the 25 horse, but I don't think I am, because just like my drum mower, it takes a set of remote. It takes one remote to be able to lift the mower itself. So I'm probably just going to run this on the XR4040, and to be honest, that's going to be safer for me anyway on my hillsides. That's what Dakota said. He said if you had flat ground and if I had a remote on the back of the MT225S, I'd be just fine. But so I'll be using the XR4040 with this mower. And then we have the Tedder Rake combo here, and he said there's different ways that you can set this thing up. You can have it where it shoots it out the side or straight back, however you want, by moving that pin there in the center. But right now that's a tedder, and then if I wanted to make it a rake to put it into windrows, I would just put this in right here, and then it's going to pile up the hay and the windrows for me with that curtain. That's pretty neat and pretty handy that they're both the same thing. And then this right here was a surprise. This is a bale wrapper. So whenever we make these mini round bales, we're going to be able to put the mini round bales on here, and it's got its own motor. And then we're just going to be able to wrap them up in plastic. So if you are interested in that option, you can do that too. I didn't even know they had one of these. And then that brings us to the mini round baler. And this thing's pretty slick. So this is your gauge for how much you're feeding in, and I guess there'll be an alarm go off whenever it's full. So then I'll stop, I'll have a rope tied here, and I'll pull on that. That'll open up the back, it'll fall out, and then I can start going again. It goes to your 3-point, and then in here, that's where your twine, and then the battery for letting me know whenever the baler's full. And then your twine just sits there, he said. It just hangs down, and as you're feeding in hay, it's going to eventually catch that, and then it's just going to tie itself. And I'm really excited to see how this thing works, because it's going to be a learning process for me for sure. And then over here is your pickup. You got to move that to drop it down or whatever. Yeah, I got a lot to learn about this thing here, but that's what it looks like all the way around. It's just a neat little baler here. And some of this stuff, Dakota and I, we took off by hand, you know. It's not real heavy, and then it even shows you commonly used PTO speed. So then whenever you disengage to drop your pickup, you'll use that chain to hold it at the height that you want. So I'm interested to see how that's going to work on my rolling field. So let's just see how heavy this baler is and how it goes with the MT225S, because I want to get this inside the barn to keep it dry anyway. I will say I wasn't expecting the 3-point hitch hookup. Oh, that kind of surprised me, but I know a lot of you guys, well, some of you guys are using these, and you haven't said nothing about any issues with it, so. Lifted it up pretty easy. Yeah, look at that. Look how little space it takes. That's a big bonus with one of these. Way smaller than a square baler. So there you have it. It's finally here. Like I said, I'm going to use the disc mower with the XR4040. Everything else, I'll be using the small MT225S, and you'll be able to see that tractor bale hay. And that's just amazing to me. You wouldn't think you'd ever bale hay with a tractor that size, but as soon as the weather lets me, and as soon as I have time, I gotta have both. I'll be going and cutting the hay and getting it baled. So I got a week's vacation coming up here before too long. Hopefully I can get it done before that. So be sure to keep up with the videos, subscribe to the channel if you want, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to running this stuff. So until next time, everybody, thanks for watching.